Hey, good afternoon friends, welcome to the Shed of Wonder. I hope you're all good, I hope you've had a good Monday and I hope your weekend was fantastic. If you managed to get out there and ride, I hope it was all good for you all. Cracking ride yesterday with those legends from the FCC. Nigel came down from Derbyshire and I actually saw Nigel on Saturday as well. We had a little local ride around here. Nigel, absolutely fantastic to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for coming down. And Mr. Grant Doyleyberger joined us in Windsor yesterday. So cracking stuff, mate. Really good to see you as well. And yeah, the rest of you legends that managed to come out yesterday on the Windsor Loop. It was a tad chilly, wasn't it? But absolutely superb as per usual. So thank you all. And massive miles last week by you legends in the FCC. As of 10 to 9 last night, I mean this would have gone up as well, but yeah, as of 10 to 9 last night, as a total group we had ridden 36,366 miles, which is absolutely incredible, and a total of 1,633 activities. Just mind-blowing, absolutely superb. So massive kudos to every single one of you in the FCC for getting out there and riding, no matter how far you've gone. Just brilliant stuff. Right, I suppose we better crack on with the FCC Strava review. I have my tea, it's not there, it's here. Right, good times friends, and let's crack on with the Strava review. Oh, before we start the actual review, just to say the FCC group ride in the Peak District is coming up on May the 12th, so just under 2 weeks now. Nige has sorted out the route, he's sorted out the parking, the meetup place. He's just going to send me all those details and then I'll post it up on the FCC Strava page, so keep a lookout for that. Also, I'm having a new FCC cap designed by Harvey at Johnston Stitchworks. He makes fantastic caps. You may have seen a couple I recently brought from him, a chemistry set cap and a pink bees cap as well. So they're all handmade in Great Britain and he's putting together an FCC cap for us. They will be $16.95 and a couple of days delivery. So absolutely fantastic. Once I've got the completed cap, it should be coming this week hopefully. I've seen the design, it looks brilliant. So I will share that with you all once I get the cap. Anyway, I think that's it. If there's any more, I'll let you know at the end of the review. Right, let's crack on. Okay, friends, you legends, let's do this. So, as always, we will start with last week's leaders. Distance, first place, David Lavery with a massive 369.7 miles. Second place, Dallas Reynolds with an equally impressive 329.3 miles. And in third place is Jan-Erik Berggren with 321.2 miles. Absolutely outstanding from you three legends there. Longest ride, first place, Jan-Erik Berggren with 251.9 miles. Absolutely amazing, Jan. I don't know how you guys put in such mammoth miles. Brilliant. Chris Polly is in second with 192.5. Outstanding stuff, Chris. James Chapman is in third with 191.6 miles. Brilliant stuff, James. Climbing, first place, Ryan with 28,405 feet. Fantastic stuff, mate. Mark Schul is in second with 25,594 feet. Brilliant stuff, Mark. And in third position is David Lavery with 22,572 feet. Outstanding stuff, David. Absolutely incredible from every single one of you there. Okay, let me just move my tea. We will dive deep down into last week's leaderboard, top 100. So let's do this. And as we just mentioned, first place, top of the leaderboard, is David Lavery. Outstanding stuff, sir. 369.7 miles, 5 rides in total, 94.6 miles being your longest ride. Dallas Reynolds in second with 329.3, 7 rides in total, 106.6 miles. Dallas was your longest ride. Outstanding stuff, mate. Jan is there in third position with 321.2. And as we just discovered, Jan's longest ride was 251.9 miles, which is just mind-blowing. That is outstanding stuff, Jan. James Finn, excuse me, in 4th position with 304.1 miles. Longest ride for James, 139.3 miles. Brilliant stuff, James. Chad is there in 5th. Hello, Chad. Hope you're good. 303.5 miles for you. Luke Toms is in 6th position with 285.6. Brilliant stuff, Luke. Chris Polly's in 7th with 281.9. Outstanding stuff, Chris. Mark Schule is in 8th position with 277.3. 13 rides in total. 9th position is Tim with 277.2. 12 rides for you, Tim. Outstanding stuff. Rohan's there in 10th with 274.7. Brilliant stuff, Rohan. David Vieira's in 11th position, 273.5. Cracking stuff, David. Longest ride for you was 155.4 miles. Brilliant. Joe Robinson in 12th position. Hello, Joe. Hope you're good. 273.1 miles for you. Absolutely brilliant stuff, mate. Ian Chandler's in 13th. Hello, Ian. I hope you're good. 271.1 miles for you. Absolutely brilliant. I can't speak properly. I do apologise. 71.2 miles. Your longest ride. Brilliant stuff, mate. Mark Jones in 14th with 268 miles. Stephen Peach is there in 15th. Hello, Stephen. 263.1. Snakefire TRI is in 16th. 243.1 miles. Cracking stuff, mate. 11 rides in total for you last week, and 11,427 feet of climbing. Brilliant. Tanya is there in 17th. Hello, Tanya. 240.5 miles for you, and your longest ride was 127.2 miles, which is just outstanding. Brilliant stuff. James Chapman is in 18th with 240.5 also. And as we mentioned at the top of the review, longest ride was 191.6 miles. Brilliant stuff, James. John Millett is in 19th. Hello, John. Hope you're good. 235 miles exactly. Chris Sharp is in 20th with 228.4. Myro is in 21st, 221.6. Longest ride for you, Myro, was 100.2 miles. Absolutely cracking century ride. And I forgot to mention Chris Sharp, 104.8 miles longest ride. Fantastic stuff as well, Chris. Andy Craig's in 22nd, 218.5. Brilliant stuff, Andy. Mark Smith is in 23rd with 214.7. Mr. Philip Mansfield, legend of the FCC, 24th position. Hello, Philip. Hope you're good. 214.7 miles also. Cracking stuff, mate. Mr. Duncan McNutt is there in 25th, 210.7 miles. Century ride for you also, sir. Brilliant. 107.2 miles. Fantastic stuff. Stephen Smith is in 26th. Hello, Stephen. 209.5 miles. Brilliant riding, mate. Richie is there in 27th. 208.4, you legend. So good to see you yesterday, mate. And that little smash up we had up, was it riding into Fulmer, sort of around the back of Slough yesterday? It was just cracking. Absolutely excellent stuff. On the way to Pinewood Studios. Loved it. Yeah, cracking riding from you again last week, mate. 28th position we have Jay with 208.4 also. Dennis Barron's in 29th with 206.2. Brilliant stuff, Dennis. In 30th even we have Mr. Sean Bennington, legend, 201.4 miles. Hope you're good, Sean. Cracking riding, mate. Mr. Ian Rigby, another legend, is there in 31st with 200.6 miles ridden last week. Brilliant stuff, Ian. Keith Clark is there in 32nd with 195.7. So let me just pause for a moment, because that's 200. No, it isn't. That's 31 of you legends that rode 200 miles or more last week, which is just amazing stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, Keith Clark, 32nd, 195.7. Cracking stuff, Keith. Stefan's in 33rd with 193.5. Andrew Thomas is in 34th with 190 miles. Brilliant stuff, Andrew. Chris Tracese is in 35th with 189.8. Ronnie is in 36th with 185.9. Dave De Winter's there in 37th with also 185.9 miles ridden last week. Helena Knightley is in 38th. Hello Helena, hope you're good. I'm sure you're a new member to the FCC, so welcome to the crew. 182.5 miles for you. Mr. Chris Goff is there in 39th with 182.4. Brilliant stuff, Chris. Lauren is in 40th. Hello, Lauren. 182.2 miles for you. Outstanding stuff. Century ride for you also last week. Absolutely amazing. James Frost, legend, just by the name. 41st position, James. Excellent stuff. 181.5 miles. Cracking stuff. Jack Pinchin's there in 42nd with 181.1. 43rd we have Marie Simmons. Hello Marie, hope you're well. 178.9 miles. Brilliant stuff. James Stubbs is in 44th with 177.3. 45th is Trevor Hook with 175.4. Chris the Train Dorking is there in 46th with 175.3. Brilliant stuff, Chris. Mr. Painterman up there in North Wales, you legend. 47th place, 173.3. Hope you're good, my man. Ian West is in 48th. Hello, Ian. 171 miles for you last week. Brilliant, mate. Lee Allen is in 49th. Hello, Lee. Hope you're well. 170.2 miles for you. Crit Witt is in 50th place with 169.4. Cracking stuff, mate. Mr. Martin Redding, you've beaten me again, you legend. Cracking riding from you last week. Really good to see you yesterday as well, mate. Loving your new giant contend. 51st position, 168.7 miles. You should be really proud of that. That's brilliant stuff. Russell Young is in 52nd. Hello, Russell. 168.5 miles for you. Mr. Andy Painting, 53rd place, 167.7 miles. Longest ride, 112.3 miles. Absolutely outstanding, you legend. And so good to see you yesterday, if only briefly, mate. Really good stuff. And I hope you enjoyed riding back around the Heathrow Perimeter Road. Sandra Kelly in 54th, 166.1. Cracking stuff, Sandra. Carl Morrison in 55th with 165.7. Breathe Strong Cycling is there in 56. Hello mate, 164.7 miles for you. Matt Evans is in 57th with 162.2. Cracking stuff, Matt. 58th we have Jens Buckman with 161.9. Brilliant stuff. And blimey O'Reilly, I'm there in 59th, 161.3 miles. 8,018 feet of climbing. Crikey. For the last 2 weeks I have managed, for me personally, massive climbing. Unbelievable stuff. Unheard of in previous months for me. Clive Lunt, I'm feeling the effects now though, I'm absolutely cream crackered. Clive Lunt is in 60th with 160.8 miles. Cracking stuff, Clive. Mr. Paul Stevens, hope you're good, mate. 61st place, 160.6 miles for you. Rosa is there in 62nd. Hello Rosa, hope you're well. 157.9 miles. Brilliant stuff, Rosa. Simon Dixie, legend, 63rd position, 157.4 miles. Stevie Wonkster, Stevie, 156.7 miles for you. So good to see you yesterday, mate, as well. Brilliant stuff, as always. Daniel Hall is in 65th with 155.9. Brian Roden is in 66th with 153.4. Brilliant stuff, Brian. Brian Wakeman, another Brian, is there in 67th with 153.2. Brilliant stuff, mate. Awesome. Steve Robinson is there in 68th with 153 miles. Cracking stuff, Steve. Fez Pleasance is there in 69th with 152.5. Absolutely outstanding stuff, Fez. Hope you're well, mate. Jorgenus is in 70th with 152.2. 11 rides in total last week. Cracking stuff. D. Michael Dozier is there in 71st with 151 miles. Jeremy Prodga is there in 72nd. with 150.1 miles. Brilliant stuff, Jeremy. Will Duffy is there in 73rd with 149.6. John Kirk is in 74th with 148.5. Sally Smith is there in 75th with 147.9 miles. Cracking stuff, Sally. John King is in 76th with 147 miles. In 77th we have Tony Perrin with 146.9. Andy Baker is there in 78th with 146.6. 9,159 feet of climbing. Brilliant stuff, Andy. Philip Carter's in 79th with 146.4. Lee Davis is in 80th position with 145.9 miles. Alan Bailey is in 81st with 144.9. Emma Hadley's in 82nd with 144.5. Brilliant stuff, Emma. Daniel James is in 83rd with 142.5. Cracking stuff, Daniel. Nigel Mills is in 84th with 141.6. Awesome stuff, Nigel. Rowan's in 85th. Hello, Rowan. I hope you're good, buddy. 140.9 miles for you. 12,849 feet of climbing. Outstanding stuff, mate. James Lakeman's in 86th with 140.8. Dave Brown's in 87th with 139.2. Chris Templeman's in 88th with 139 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff, Chris. Philip Newbra's in 89th with 136.4. Foxy Dave, 90th place, you legend. Finally met up yesterday. So good to ride with you, mate. We've been saying for at least 2 years we must get together for a ride, and finally sorted it out yesterday. So brilliant stuff, mate. Thank you for coming to Windsor. 136.3 miles for you, buddy. Craig Hazelton is in 91st with 135.9. IB over there in New York City. Hello, you legend. Hope you're good. See, you're still in the top 100. 92nd place. 134.8 miles. Adam Sunman is there in 93rd. Hello, Adam. 133 miles exactly. Alozi is there in 94th with 133 miles also. Brilliant stuff, mate. Josip's in 95th with 131.4. Brilliant stuff, Josip, over there in Croatia. Andrew Traynor is there in 96th with 130.6. Mr. Ian Grant, 97th place. Really good to see you again yesterday, you legend. Always such a laugh. You're always smashing it. You're so quick, you legend. Brilliant stuff. 130.3 miles for you last week. Michael Daly is in 98th with 129.9. Brilliant stuff, Michael. Wazza is there in 99th. Awesome stuff, Wazza. I hope you well, my friend. 129.6 miles for you. And on 129.3 miles and in 100th position is Patrick Vanderput. Patrick, I am sure you're a new member to the FCC, so welcome to the crew and congratulations on your 100th place. And a massive kudos to every single one of you, not only in the top 100 but outside of the top 100 as well, for just getting on your bikes, riding last week, putting in the miles. Just simply outstanding. Okay, guys, brilliant stuff. We are going to do not only Ride of the Week for last week, but Rider of the Month for April. I didn't get round to doing Ride of the Month for March, so apologies. But we're resurrecting it. We're resurrecting Ride of the Month. So we do Ride of the Month for April and Rider of the Week for last week. So let's do this. Actually, before we do, let me just show you what the prizes are. So for Rider of the Week, we have the white and red polka dots. We have the blue and red polka dots, or the pink and white polka dot socks. So one of those pairs will be going to Rider of the Week. For Rider of the Month, you get a pair of socks and a cap. Now these caps have been very kindly supplied to me by that FCC legend, Mr. Mike Costello. An amazing array of caps. We have a Panasonic. We have the, I can't remember how you pronounce that, but obviously it's spelt once, but it's not pronounced that way. Anyway, there's that one. PDM Chrome cassettes. We have that cap there. We have the T-Mobile Adidas cap. We have the classic Peugeot, that one there. We have the Reynolds. Oh, bear with. There you go. And we have the Colnago, if that's how you pronounce it. There you go. So Rider of the Month will get a cap and a pair of socks. Rider of the Week will get a pair of socks. Right, without me waffling on any further, I can't even speak, I apologise.
Okay guys, so Rider of the Week for last week, week ending April the 28th, goes to somebody in 40th position on the top 100 leaderboard. Longest ride of 100 miles. Rider of the Week for last week is Lauren Shaw. Lauren, congratulations, you are Rider of the Week.
Lauren, outstanding riding last week. Just let me know which pair of socks you would like, and I will get those sent out to you. I'll put my email address in the description below. Just drop me a quick email and I'll get you a pair of socks sent out to you. Congratulations, Lauren.
Okay guys, so Rider of the Month for April 2019 goes to somebody that's consistently in the top 100. He's currently in the top 100 for last week, position number 69 with 152.5 miles. Rider of the Month for April goes to Fez Pleasance. Congratulations, Fez, you are Rider of the Month for April.
Riding, Fez, absolutely superb. I know you've been a member of the FCC for some months now, so amazing stuff. Let me know which pair of socks you would like, and also let me know which one of those marvellous caps that I showed you earlier you would like. I will put my email address in the description below. Just drop me a quick email and I'll get you a pair of socks and a cap sent out to you, Fez. Congratulations, mate. Rider of the Month, and massive congratulations to Lauren for Rider of the Week as well. Okay, brilliant legends. It is coming up to 10 to 6. I need to get indoors and start washing up before Donna gets home. And I wasn't going to go out for a ride tonight. I've done 14 consecutive days riding. I was really feeling it earlier on, especially even just sort of coming into the Shed of Wonder. I was absolutely cream crackered. But I seem to have perked up a bit, so I might try and go out for a little spin later on. I'll see how I feel. If not, my 14 days of consecutive riding will have come to an end, but I'm really chuffed with that. It's a record for me, so good times. Right, you legends, have a fantastic Monday evening, look after yourselves, have a fantastic week, stay safe out there, enjoy your riding, and I will see you in a couple of days with another vlog. Bye for now.